morning everyone, welcome to Rallycross GT. We are back with Season 4. It's been a long break, but we are back to action. My name is Kurt Daniger and I will be your host today. Drivers for the Group B are already on the track and warming up. If you are new to Rallycross GT, welcome. And Season 4 we also have a couple of changes in the format from what we had in the past. So historically we've been running only the Group B cars, only one division, but this time we've grown to two divisions. We have the Group B starting now at the top of the hour, but we also have the Group 4s starting about an hour time, like after the Group B finishes, an hour give or take. Group 4s, they are running the GR4 cars, but only two-wheel drive, so not four-wheel drives allowed. So it's a new challenge to our drivers. Something interesting, we see Marcus there letting out a lot of smoke. That looks super cool. Might not be as fast, but cool is also important here. So rules for today, we will have 3 qualifying heats where you score points based on your finish position, and then at the end of the 3 heats, the top 6 drivers with the most points will qualify to the final. In the final, it's all or nothing basically. You're racing for the podium. That's the same rules for Group Bs and Group 4. Carlos Amaral, boa noite, boa corrida a todos. Seja bem-vindo, Carlos, bem-vindo ao Rallycross GT. First time here in the chat. Straight from Brazil, Carlos. Got a couple of Brazilian drivers here from Myth Esports and also from GT Fox. A couple of people complaining about lag, about connection. See if we should restart the lobby or not. Some people complaining about lag. I can see the guys are shaking quite a bit. Maybe it was contact between Melon and ZinGamer. So yeah, that's the Rallycross GT format for today. The 3 qualifying heats and the final. While the drivers are still warming up here, we still have a few more minutes before we start. Mikale is showing up here in the chat as well. Boa noite, muito boa noite para você também. Good evening. Wow, she's here sitting next to me, so it's good morning here in Japan. She's interacting with the guys in the chat in Portuguese as well. We have a lot of new faces here today. So Everson Rosa here from Myth Esports in his debut in RXGT. We had other Myth drivers before in Season 3. Ralph Rod did quite well, finishing 4th overall, almost managed to take home a medal. We have his teammate here, Everson, for the first time in RXGT. Kokosakos or Costas. He's been with us before in a couple of test events, but this is his first full-time season, part of the Greek squad. Another driver from Myth Esports here, ZinGamer. I heard many good things about him. I heard he's really fast. So let's see if he lives up to the hype. He's with the Toyota. What is Everson driving? I didn't notice. Yeah, he's in the Toyota as well, so the Hachiroku here, quite popular, and ZinGamer just sets the fastest time so far with hard tires. Interesting. 47.8 on hards, that's what I do on softs. Jeez, these guys are really fast. Everson also on hards there. Actually pretty much everyone is just warming up on hards. Marcus here from GT Fox. His debut in RXGT as well, going sideways in the hairpin. His first time in RXGT. Let's see how he's gonna do. We had other GT Fox drivers in the past, early seasons. It's been a while since we've seen these guys racing with us. Evil Malin, one of the veterans, has been with us in RXGT for a number of seasons now. Carlos Amaral, thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow, mate. Muito obrigado aí por seguir o canal, pela força. As we see Malin here going sideways, lighting up the tires. I think he's doing that just for the camera. Sock Art of Driving, another Rallycross GT veteran, silver medalist as well. Really fast guy with his GTR. Let's see how he does here in GT7. He was really fast in GT Sports, but yeah, let's see how he does here in GT7. The GTR used to be one of the fastest cars before. Not sure about that now. Myth Will, another Myth driver here, another Hachiroku. So Myth Esports in large numbers and all with the Toyota 86. That's quite interesting to see. It's not a car that was very popular in the past in GT Sports. Maybe the BOP wasn't very good for it. But this time here we have 3 drivers from the same team in the same car. At least they can test strategies and so on together. So that helps. That works for them, I guess. Then here in the pits we cannot see him right now because he's in the pits. I think he's coming out now. Yes, he is. Don Mitsako's another RXGT veteran in his other GTR here with Sensei livery. He's Greek, so he's going with his Zodiac. Nice. I'm not sure how they're called in English. Saints or Gold Saints, I think it was in English. Yeah, Sensei. If you haven't watched this anime, please do. It's a classic from the 80s. So Dom Mitsakos is a bronze medalist in RXGT in season 3. So he's gonna try to do the same here this time. Got just a few more minutes to go. Let's see the drivers where they are. So we've got Smoke and Holt joining as well. He is in this lobby. Yes. Oh, Joir, thanks for the follow, mate. Thanks for the follow. Welcome to Rallycross GT. Joir is the team boss for Myth Esports, so he's here to check on his minions. Welcome to the party. So we've got now 9 drivers. We are expecting 10 today. So let me just check on Method. He's the only one missing. Just checking on Method here. He's the last one missing. So just another quick recap on the rules. So here in RXGT we always run sports tires, regardless of the division. Here with the Group Bs, any Group B car is allowed for the Group 4s later today, later tonight, wherever you are in the world. It's only 2-wheel drive cars allowed, but all of them with sports tires. The race format for today, we have a quick 2-lap time trial ahead of each qualifying heat. Then we have a qualifying heat. It's 12 laps here today at Lago Maggiore. So 12 laps qualifying heat. We have 3 qualifying heats in total, and then at the end of the day we go to the final with the top 6 qualifying drivers at the end of the 3 heats. You have the Joker lap, mandatory Joker lap, so you have to go in and out of the pits once per race. You should use that strategically to help you get ahead of the guys in track. So it's not all about going fast, you need to plan your strategy as well. Evil Melon showing up in the chat as well. He's multitasking. He's just back to the pits now. Coming out. Yes, he's coming out now. Smoke and Hold, we haven't talked about him. He is in Hyundai. Okay, that's a good surprise. So the Hyundai Genesis here on the track. One of the few naturally aspirated cars in GT7 here in Group B. So it's only the Hyundai and the Mustang. Interesting pick. We can see quite a lot of lag here between the drivers. And it is the top of the hour. No further delays. Let's just send a message to the drivers here. We're gonna reset the lobby. So we have the lobby reset, and then time trial starts. Two fast laps, then back to the pits. Mirror Wukong saying that my mic's got a bit of static. Let me check the cables here, sorry about that. Right, should have gotten rid of the static now, I hope. So we're gonna restart time trial, 2 flying laps. Then they'll put the race tires. How do we restart here? So I cannot restart. Okay. Changing now. Right. Time trial is on. We have 2 flying laps for each driver, and then they're back into the pits to select their actual racing tires. Who's the first one out of the pits? That's Everson. Everson very quick there to get onto the track. Clean track for him, should be able to set a good lap time. Only 63 kilometers clocked on this Toyota. Maybe not a lot of practice. Let's see how he does. Morgan Davey joined the chat now. Hey everyone, welcome Morgan. I know you will be racing later today with the Group 4s, right? I bet you're pretty excited about that. Oh, the driver's doing a little bit of tire warm-up there. Did a bit of zigzag. They're trying to burn a little bit of fuel. I forgot to ask them not to do that because, you know, we're against the clock here. We don't have all day. But here comes Everson to start his first flying lap. I've seen people go into the 47s, but I think but that was on hard tires. I think that the time for this guy should be in the 45s. 45 something. Yes, many Toyotas here today. Made all the myth drivers, the Brazilians, with the Toyota. Let's see what they can do. So Melon's second one out of the pits with the Ford Focus. I think there's gonna be a Toyota versus Ford Focus. Oh, Will already with a penalty. Not great for him. So gonna ruin his first flying lap and giving way as well to Costas. Probably gonna give way to his teammate Zingamer as well. So we've got 3 drivers from the same team. It's quite interesting to see how they're gonna play out the strategies. While Aberson sets the fastest time of 46.2. Melon with a 47.9. Oh, and going sideways like that, he's definitely not gonna improve the time. So these tracks are really hard to overtake. You need to set a good time if you want to stand a chance in the race. 47.0 for Costas. Much better time. Don just 2/10 off Everson. So a little bit more work to do there. Morgan David, thank you for the follow, mates. Welcome to Rallycross GT. I see you in about an hour in the Group 4 race. And there's Everson improving his lap time again, setting the pole position with Socrates going up to P2 just in front of his cousin Don. That was his first flying lap, so he's got a little bit more time to go. Whereas Don there lighting up the tires. Zingamer also with a very good time just in front of Socrates. Don improves his time, but not enough, but enough to knock Zingamer out of the way. I think Everson still got the pole position with a 46.1. That's a very good time. Smoke and Holt also done his 2 laps. Socrates seems to be improving. Let's see now up the hill. And the time is a 46.129, pole position for Sock Art of Driving, silver medalist in RXGT Season 3. Right, drivers got 30 seconds to select their tires. And then we're gonna just check here the tires for the drivers, and that's what they're gonna use in the race. I think everybody has already selected what they want to use. That's 30 seconds, I guess. No, race control here is saying not 30 seconds yet. A little bit more for them to... Yes, that's 30 seconds. Right, stop changing, stay in. Let's race control take a screenshot of this. Sweaty Palms joining the chat as well, cheering for Smoke and Holt. We have Socrates as well there with the hearts. Did you get that one? Right, we've got the tires for everyone. It's race time. It's race time, guys. Let's get ready. Standing start here in Lago Maggiore, Sock Art of Driving with a pole position, followed by Everson Rosa and Don Mitsakos. So 2 Greeks and 2 mids there in the front rows. Something happened there. And the race is on. Socrates with a bad start. They're almost losing the position to Everson. Turn 4 here is carnage. But they all get away nicely, one alongside each other. Gustav Socrates goes a little bit too wide there in the hairpin, almost losing the position. As they come into the other hairpin, we see a few people going out into the wall. Ooh, that's a lot of connection issues here, I think. We've seen Socrates and Zingamer hitting the wall. People have been complaining about lag. Everson going a little bit wide as well, and you saw Melon in the background in the blue focus. A lot of smoke everywhere. That looks super cool in the pictures. But as we complete lap 1, that's Don Mitsakus with the lead, followed by Everson, Costas and GT Fox Marcos. Good stuff there from him, going with the soft tires early on. Oh, goes a little bit super wide in turn 4, unfortunately. Put it all to lose, and that allows Smoke and Holt to go up to P4 in the Hyundai. Let's keep an eye on the Joker strategies. I saw that Socrates went Joker already in lap 1 after going off track. Melon also going Joker now with the hard tires. The guys with the hards, they're trying to get the Joker out of the way early, so they can have a clean track, space to breathe, and just floor it. Ooh, almost contact there between Everson and Costas. Costas is with the soft tires as well, so he's got a little bit more pace against the mediums, while Don is in the hard, so Everson needs to go Joker because he's actually losing time behind Don. And he's got Costas on his back. Actually, Costas is now ahead, so Everson needs to get his strategy right there. So the two brothers, Don and Costas, it's P1 and P2. Well, Everson losing quite a bit of time, so this is how you should use a Joker lap. If you are behind someone but you think you are faster, he's got the fastest tire compound, go Joker, get some clean air and put the lap times in. Marcos with the penalty here in P4 as Zingamer in the hard recovers up to P, so that's Will, a mistake, that's Will up to P5 and Zingamer in P6. I'm not sure if they have Joker in lap 1. I know that Zingamer had some problems with the wall as well. Then have Smoke and Hold down to P7, followed by Socrates and Melon. So both of them in the hard tires. Only a few people with the soft, that's Costas and Marcos, trying to get those juicy qualifying points as early as they can. Everson finally managed to get rid of Don. Now he's chasing Costas for the race lead. It's hard to pass here in this track. Let's go on board here with Miss Everson. He's improving his time. Costas goes really wide here in the hairpin, goes off the track as well. So don't forget, guys, you have to go Joker once per race. You have to get in and out of the pits once per race. Sometimes it's more worth going Joker early just to get out of traffic than to stay behind like this. Even if you think you're faster, we are not racing for lap times anymore like we were in the past, but you don't really want to lose time behind someone else. Everson really struggling to overtake. He is faster than Costas, but Costas got the tire compound advantage and it's really tricky to get past. Funchy joining here to chat now. No, you're not late. You're in the group 4s, mate. You'll race in about 50 minutes time. Don't worry. Let's see how the guys there at the back are. Will has done his Joker now. He goes to the back of the pack. The Joker lap for the group 4s is about 7.5 seconds if I'm not mistaken. That's how much time you lose in the race. Everson setting the fastest lap. 47.2, that was in the previous lap actually. He could definitely go a lot faster if he wasn't losing so much time behind Costas. Someone in the radio, team radio, tell him to go Joker, tell him to go Joker. While Dom Itzhak was in the hards, doing a good job here, staying in P3, important points for him. Marcos showing some signs of tire wear in his Ford Focus there. He sold him to P4 with the softs, but Zingamer is right behind him now. Zingamer, really fast guy, had some troubles there at the start of the race. Probably down to connection. And there he goes for his Joker lap. It allows Socrates up to P5. Interesting how most drivers, they sandbag in the first race. They go with their hard tires. I started to notice that trend along the last couple of seasons. Here comes Zingamer just behind Melon, quite close actually. Might have a battle here on track. Smoke and Holt just behind Zingamer. Oh, going for the move there, but it's a little bit too late. There he is, Smoke and Holt in P8 chasing Zingamer from Myth Esports. Myth will further back. He's done his Joker already. He's quite far back, unfortunately, after contacts early on in the race. And here's a battle between Costas and Everson. Everson still struggling to get past. He needs to go Joker early. He needs to go early. How many sets of tires for GR4? It's the same as here. So you have 2 softs, 1 medium and 1 hard for the day. So there are up to 4 races. There are 4 sets of tires to use. Everson goes Joker. Everson goes Joker in lap 9. So he's going to have a couple of laps left to maybe fight and get Costas. So now what Costas should do is go in now to defend, so he can maybe come out in front of Everson and not give him enough laps of clean air. So Costas fighting for his first ever race win here in RXGT, in his first proper season with us as well. His brother Don now up to P2, but Everson already getting past. Wow, look at that. Everson has gone Joker and already got past Don. Now, has Don done his Joker already? I'm not sure if he has. But great stuff from Everson either way. He's now 8.1 behind, and Costas responds and goes Joker to defend his position. Now, where is Everson going to come back? Can he get the jump or not? I don't think so. It's not enough laps of clean air. Here goes Costas. Everson is coming across now, and no, that's Costas holding on to P1 by just half a second, as we have only 2 laps left to go. Costas done his homework really well, but goes a little bit too wide in the hairpin. A mistake from Costas allows Everson through into the lead. He's gonna try the switcheroo move there. He's gonna make use of his softer tire compound. Gets a better exit in the second hairpin. Costas got the inside line now, but he's got a penalty for cutting the corner. Disaster for the Greek driver. A little bit of contact sends Everson wide, but Costas gonna have to serve the penalty, and that is probably gonna cost him the win. Marcos and Don going Joker now into the final lap. As we approach now, we enter lap 12 for this qualifying heat 1. Costas into the lead by 6 tenths, but he's got a half a second penalty to serve, and Everson is all over his back. Can Costas prevail, or he's gonna lose his first ever win here? Into the straights. Where's the penalty zone here? I think yes, here now. 1.1 seconds behind. Serve the penalty. Is it enough? Final corner now. Everson's trying everything he can as they come up the hill. Where are they? Here they come. And that's Costas with his first ever win in RXGT. Wins qualifying hit 1, followed by Everson Rosa and Sock Art of Driving taking P3. The Greek drivers there, 3 of them in the top 4, followed by Melon, Zingamer, Marcos, Smoke and Holt, and Myth Will. What a crazy race 1 here. But Everson Rosa, sorry, that's Costas, with a win. Well done. Right, quite a hectic race 1. Drivers stay in the pits. They're preparing for time trial. Just checking here with race control as we get the live timings in. So it's not called live timings anymore, it's live scores now. Fungi, man, that final lap between Costas, yes, Costas and Everson, great race, but it shows you how important it is to get your strategy right, mates. He lost way too much time there behind the other guys. Time trial on soft tires. I can see a few people still on hards. Right, time trial is on. Go, 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 guys. It's gonna be the first one out of the pits. Socrates first one out of the pits. Unfortunately for him in that race, a bit of contact in race 1. Probably down to connection issues. It's pretty grim today. We're gonna try to reset the lobby ahead of the Group 4 race, see if it improves anything. My broadcast got a little bit of delay as well. I apologize for that. Smoke and Holt and Don also out. So of the guys racing here in the Group B, the only ones that have some actual rallycross experience, that's Socrates, Don and Melon. Everyone else here is their first time in a proper season. So that shows there with Everson, with the poor strategy there that he did, the Joker lap strategy. He should have gone in earlier, trying to get clean up sooner. Yes, maybe he would have got caught up in traffic from the guys behind, but he lost so much time behind Costas. Was that worth it? I'm not sure, but well, it's a little bit too late now. Socrates is the first one to open his flying lap. Actually, he's already setting the time, 46.1. The clock is a little bit delayed there. His cousin Don with the 46.2, and Everson setting the pole position by 14 hundredths in front of Socrates. So Everson, really fast guy here, as we saw in the previous race. If he gets his strategy right, he's gonna get far. I'm expecting him to go with the hards this time. Oh, he's going purple. He's going even quicker. Oh, check that out. Let's see if Socrates is going to improve his time. There is no improvement for him. Whereas Everson coming to set his second lap time. And it's going to be no improvement either. Zen Gamer with a P2, I think. He's right behind Everson. He's got one more lap to go. So the Myth guys are on fire here. No improvement for him either. It's a very short track. You end up getting caught up in traffic and then unable to improve your time. Right, check the tires. 30 seconds to select the tires. This Will is in the pits now. Pretty chaotic race 1. Let's see what qualifying heat 2 reserves to us. Melon was saying earlier, P5 on hards after a bad qualifying. Yeah, that's a good time, Melon. That's not bad at all. Right, that's 30 seconds. Stop changing. Right. Race control. Taking the screenshot of the tires. So Quite a few people going with softs this time, and it's race time. We are ready to race. Qualifying heat 2, that's Everson with the pole position, followed by Socrates, Zingamer, and Don and Will. So all the 3 myth drivers in the top 5 and 2 of the Greek squad as well. We're just gonna reset the camera. And the race is on. Very good start there from Everson with the soft tires with the pole position. He does not want to lose time behind anyone this time, and Zingamer jumps to P2 as well. Great move, and Socrates a little bit with a dive on the inside. Contact with Zingamer. Gets bullied out of the way again by everyone else. Disaster for the mid driver. He should go Joker immediately now so he can put some fast laps after that. Not the start of race that he was expecting here, but amazing start for his teammate Everson. Socrates goes for an early Joker, Don as well. Socrates and Don, Melon, Zingamer, so 4 drivers are already Jokering in the first lap, all of them with the medium tires. So 2 myth drivers left on track with the softs. And they are P1 and P2. Smoke and Holt also here in P3 with the softs. Not very far behind. If he can stay close to these guys, he might learn a thing or two and manage to improve his lap times quite a bit. Costa's burning his softs again, so he's burning his 2 sets of softs already. Trying to get to the finals if he can. Marcus with the hards. No Joker for him. Everyone else behind has Joker already, so Marcus is already now holding up Socrates. That's very good for the mid drivers up in front. Very bad for Socrates, but Marcus makes some mistakes, go wide. Lights up the tires. Allows Socrates through. Don now trying to get past the 2 Greeks in the GTRs. Managed to get past Marcus quite easily. A little bit too wide there for Don. Gets the switcheroo. Nope. He managed to hold it to P6. Good stuff. Then you have Melon and Zingamer both on mediums at the back of the pack. Another mistake from Marcus. Smoke and Holt into the pits early. That's very early for Smoke and Holt. Should have stayed out, mate. You're on soft. You got clean track. Interesting strategy there from Smoke and Holt. That allows Costas to have some clean track. Set the lap times. So now it's all about management for Everson and Will. So remember, you score points based on your finish position in each of the qualifying heats. So if you had a very bad heat 1, you might want to have a strong heat 2 and heat 3, because you need to finish in the top 6 to get to the finals. Marcus now back off the pack. Struggling there with the forward focus, lighting up the tires. That's gonna look super cool in the photos at least. Might make it to the cover on the Instagram posts. Melon and Zingamer, Ford Focus versus Toyota. Oh, Zingamer, a little mistake there, goes a little bit wide. And who's lighting up the tires this time? I think it was Don. Melon and Zingamer fighting for P7. Both of them have Joker already. And where is Smoke and Holt? He's now back in P5 after his Joker, and he's behind Socrates. So Socrates has gone Joker already. So if Smoke and Holt wants to take that P4 back, he's gonna have to pass Socrates on track. Socrates is a silver medalist, really fast guy, so Smoke and Holt's got a lot of work to do. Meanwhile, up front, that's Everson Rosa, 46.150, fastest lap. His teammate 46.161. So both Everson and Will in the same pace here with the soft tires, improving a little bit there for Will. The Toyota seems to be a very strong car here for the Group B category. Turbo car. How is our only non-turbo friend doing here in P5? Not too bad. 46.7 is a decent lap time. 46.7 as well from Socrates. So Smoke and Holt might be able to close that gap as we approach the halfway point here in this qualifying heat 2. Melon losing a little bit of contact with Zingamer. Very bad start of day for Zingamer here, the debut in RXGT. Contact in both race 1 and race 2. Sends him to the back of the pack. But 12 drivers piling up into that hairpin of turn 4. Yeah, it's tricky. It's very tricky. Back to the front. Everson holding on to the lead from the pole position, leading all the way. That's what you should do if you don't want to have trouble. Start up front, just stay there. You got clean track all the way. Same for Will here, 1.6 seconds behind his teammate. No trouble for him either. And Costas, the closest competitor, he's 7.6 behind. So Everson going Joker already, but Costas is 8 seconds behind. I think he's gonna come out in front of... Oh, Costas goes Joker as well, so never mind. So no problem for Everson whatsoever. He's not gonna get caught up by anyone. Costas, in the other hand, where is he coming back? His cousin Socrates in P3 right now. Let's see the Joker merge as Smoke and Holt getting past as well. Here's Costas, just in front of his brother. Side by side there as they come into the hairpin. Don in the GTR, the veteran, gets the inside line now. Got a bit of advantage, but Costas got the better tires. Will go in Joker now as well. So we got the duel between the brothers. I forgot who's the eldest here, but Don is certainly the veteran in RXGT, and he's trying to get past his brother now to get P5. Gets the wider line there into the big wide corner. Up the hill, struggling to keep up there. The tire difference, even if you're a faster driver, is about 0.8 different in this lap with these cars. The time loss to the tires. We have a battle here for P3 as well. Smoke and Holt has caught up with Socrates, fighting for his podium here in this heat 2. Holt is with the softs, Socrates with the mediums. They get past Marcus there, back marker. Really close there for Smoke and Holt, trying to find a gap, and it's really difficult with this lag here. We apologize for that, but there's not a lot we can do. I think it's down to GT7. Oh, is that an overtake or is that just connection problem? I think Smoke and Holt managed to stick a nice overtake there. Gets up to P3. And Socrates down to P4. Meanwhile, the two brothers here, Costas and Don, still fighting. Marcus just having a good laugh there, lighting up the tires, putting smoke everywhere. He just wants to look good in the photos, I guess. Melon unable to challenge Zingamer. Meanwhile, the front runners, Everson, already in the final lap, leading from start to finish, setting the fastest lap times there. To the main straight he comes. He's teammate Will. No trouble for him as well. Going a little bit too wide there, these guys. Playing with the track limits. So here comes Everson Rosa to take his first win in RXGT, to win qualifying heat 2 from start to finish. There he goes, Everson Rosa, followed by Myth Will, his teammate, takes P2. And Smoke and Holt managed to edge Sock Art of Driving for P3. Good stuff there, Smoke and Holt. Costas takes P5. Dom Mitsakos P6. Sing Gamer, Melon, and Marcos. What a race there from Everson, leading from start to finish. Taking his first win here. Victorious Rain joining the chat here. Did anyone say tricky? Yes, we did. And Pickerick joining as well. These guys will be with us shortly for the group 4s. Sweaty palms, other boy smoking. Yes, he's doing quite well. Getting ready for time trial. We are getting ready. Melon needs to change his tires still. So Costas has used 2 sets of softs already. Interesting. So if you guys there in the chat would like to see what's going on and the driver standings, you can just click on this link here and check the live standings. You can see where each driver sits after each qualifying round. As it stands, Everson is leading after 2 races with 28 points. Not bad. And Costas is in P2 with 25. Oh, this is gonna get interesting. Right, time trial? Yes. Time trial is on. Here they come. I think it's Don, first one out of the pits this time. Is he gonna be able to take advantage of the clean track? Who knows, who knows. Ricardo Picles, Pickerick here in the chat saying, planning to put up a good fight tonight? Well, let's see, let's see. There are a bunch of heavy hitters in your group. There will be a couple of absences as well, unfortunately. But I think we're gonna have a good show either way. Don, the first one out of the pits. I'm not a big fan of this camera take here, that you just wait for them to come up the hill. It looks dramatic, but I would like to see the cars a little bit sooner. Right, Don, Smoke and Holt, and Costas the first 3. Then we have everyone else. I want to see what Zen Gamer can do now in this race. He needs a good qualifying time. He struggled in the first 2 races. He's got only 17 points. He is in the cut-off zone there right now. It's gonna be quite tight. Everything's gonna be decided in this final race. Costas got 25. He's got big chances of making it through to the final, even if he's got a relatively bad result here in this race. But yeah, only 6 of them will advance. Is it gonna be a Myth versus Greek squad in the finals? Can Smoke and Holt and Melon get in there as well? Remains to be seen. Dom Mitsakos with the 46.602, but that's not good enough. Everson Rosa sets the fastest time there with a 46.0 provisional pole position. It's really looking like the Toyota is a very good car choice for this. Interesting Group B choice. I heard some people might be taking the Toyota for the Group 4s as well. Is the Toyota as good in there? Actually, the Toyota is not a turbo car. I don't see the turbo. Yes, the Toyota is not a turbo car actually. And we have a myth 1, 2, 3. Myth 1, 2, 3 in this race for heat 3. Interesting. And I just realized that Toyota is not turbo. I thought it was. So Smoke and Holt is not the only non-turbo racing today. Right, everybody's completed their laps. Right, they're selecting their tires now. Most of the guys going with softs, so Everson is going hards, apparently Will with the mediums. Everson Rosa, thanks for the follow, mate. Welcome to Rallycross GT and Black Ruivo as well. Hi guys, hello to you as well. Costas is putting the mediums because he's used both his softs already. Right, I think that's it. Race control is telling me to wait a little bit longer. Right. I think that's it. Everybody that had the tires left. We know that Costas does not have softs anymore. So it should be full pace for most of the guys here now. Ready to race. Qualifying heat 3, the final qualifying heat here for the Group Bs today. Everson Rosa with the pole position. That's a myth 1, 2, 3 for them. Let's reset the camera. And the race is on. Final qualifying heat of the day. Everything to play for. Only the top 6 will advance to the finals. They're trying to respect each other like they're in the first few corners. Oh, someone's coming like a rocket there from behind. A little bit of contact. Zing Gamer out of the way again. Need to have a word with the guys there because some people are getting a bit too keen there in the first few corners. There's only so many cars that can get through, and Socrates gets that whole shot there in all that commotion and gets up in front. Melon and Marcos doing their Joker already. Smoke and Holt staying out for now. Unfortunately, he got the worst of the contacts there at the start. That's Will in P2, followed by Don, Zingamer, and Everson. Costas with a bit of a dive there. He's got medium tires. He cannot keep up with these guys. Needs to keep it cool there. Actually, Everson is on hards this time actually. So Everson will have less space than some of the other guys. Right, I missed that little detail. Well, Zingamer goes for an early Joker. Only in the second lap, Zingamer. Interesting strategy there. Look at Costas there lighting up the tires. That looks super cool in the broadcast. We should have an award for the best smoke show in each race. What do you guys think? Should we do that? Maybe a special photo on Instagram? The RXGT moment of the week. Everson and Costas fighting for P4. Important points for the qualification. While Will, he's on mediums. He's trying to chase Don. So Don's on soft. It's gonna be really hard to chase Don with that. And Socrates also with the softs. He's already up in front and no trouble for him. How are the guys at the back of the pack? Smoke and Holt says outlap here, so he has done his Joker now. Unfortunately, not a good result for him in this race. Not what he was expecting. Marcos in P8, chasing Zingamer. Marcos with the soft boots this time. Trying his best there to catch up with the front runners. So Zingamer is on soft. He has Joker. He jokered early, quite early actually. But he's now getting caught up in traffic. Everson Joker. So Zingamer needs to get past these guys as quickly as he can. Melon is on soft, so he's not gonna give up his position that easily. Where was Zingamer when he went in Joker? I think it was like P2 or P3. Right, and up front, Will unable to challenge Don. Don's got the soft tires, but his tire wear I think is going to suffer. The GTR is a heavy bad boy. Socrates with a 46.126 is a very good lap time. I think we've seen Everson going faster than that in the previous race. I think he managed a 46.0, isn't it? But a 46.1 is a good lap time. It's going to be interesting to see these guys in the final. Dom, Itzakus and Will there, completing the top three. And then Costas, Melon and Zingamer. Zingamer has caught up with them. And not wasting any time, gets two positions there in one. Sorry, gets one position only. He got past Melon. Because Marcus was a back marker, I think. He was already behind. Trying to get past Costas now. He's got a tire advantage, Zingamer. Up to P4, can he get it now? As he comes into the hairpin. Left, right, left. Heavy braking point here. A little bit of contact sends Costas to the Shadow Realm and gets collected by Marcos. Check your mirrors before getting back into the track. Disaster for Costas and Marcos, both picking up some heavy damage there on the car. And that's Costas now to the back of the pack. He's got a good score already, so maybe that's not too bad for him. He might still make it through to the finals. But that's Zingamer up to P4. And Costas now going Joker. So Costas had not jokered yet. He was just playing a hard ball with these guys. Has Melon Joker? I think he has early on. Yes, lap 2 as well. You can see a 54 there in the clock. So this battle here is the real battle. No more Joker for these guys. So the only ones left to Joker are the front three guys. Socrates, Don and Will. And the gap between Zingamer and Will is now 7.2, is going down. And the Joker lap is about 7.5, 8 seconds. So I think Zingamer is fighting for a podium here. Meanwhile, Melon with that P5 there, at the moment, it might turn into a P4 because he's so close to Zingamer. I think he might be able to cover Will as well when he goes Joker. So Method just showing up now. He got the times wrong, mate. You need to check the social media. Send the links as well with the calendar and everything else. Time zones. This is the group limit. You were supposed to be here. Unfortunately, you're gonna miss out on round 1. Myth Will goes Joker. Myth Will goes Joker. Zingamer and Melon. They should both be able to cover Will. Let's keep an eye in the pit lane. He's coming out now, right behind the two. Will loses the two positions there in the Joker lap. Zing Gamer a little bit too wide, gives just enough space for Melon to sneak on the inside and get through. They're still side by side, right-hander now. But Melon's got the inside, got the advantage with 2 laps to go. And Melon goes up to P3. What a move from the American driver, the old man here, showing these kids how it's done. Melon's got more than double the age of these guys here, but the old man still got it. Get in there, mates. Lighting up the tires. Zing Gamer now struggling to get back up to the podium. He needs a very good result, Zing Gamer, because he had very poor race 1 and race 2. A little bit of contact. Is that contact? Yes, and Melon is in the wall. Melon is in the wall. Zing Gamer down to P4. Will gets through. The 2 Greek drivers going Joker now. So that's now P3 and P4 for the Myth drivers. Melon holding on to P5. Thankfully, not too many positions dropped there. And Socrates leading almost, well, pretty much from start to finish. He didn't get the pole position, but managed to get ahead halfway through lap 1. Final corners left for him. Important points as well. Socrates got 23 points at the moment. With this win, he might be able to get even top qualifier. Maybe, who knows. Here he comes, final corner, lighting up the tires. You can see the smoke in the distance. And he takes his first win of the day, qualifying heat 3. Goes to Sock Art of Driving. His cousin Dom Itzakos takes P2. Followed by Zen Gamer. Good result for him, he needs it. And Will in P4. Evil Melon coming up the hill now takes P5. With Marcus, his best result today, taking P6. Followed by Smoke and Holt, Everson Rosa, and Costas, Kokosakos. Good result there for Socrates, his first win of the day. That's qualifying heat 3. Ooh, Melon calling out here in the chat saying he got punted. Yes, it did look like that, but I'll give them the benefit of the doubt and say that that was connection problem. There was just connection problem. So we're now calculating the results. You guys can check the live standings here in this link. We've got the results. Top 6 drivers will advance. Bottom 3 in this case will go home. Who is it going to be? We're putting them in order. Top qualifying Socrates with that win. Great result for him. Right, results are in. Not advancing will be Marcos with 23 points, Smoke and Holt with 27, and Melon with 27 as well. Disaster for the American driver, the veteran. Unfortunately, that contact there cost him the race. Zing Gamer made it through with 29 points, just 2 points in front, and William with 30. So very fine margins here for the final. So drivers that are advancing, that's Socrates in the lead with 38, Averson 35, Don 33, Costas 31, William 30, and Zin Gamer with 29. Good result there for these guys. Right, we're gonna do a lobby reset because the final is only 6 laps and it's different time of the day. It's in the evening. Let's get ready. So we need to do a formation lap first. We need to do formation lap. So we need to do a formation lap because this game does not allow us to set the grid manually, and it doesn't have a proper qualifying system either. So we're gonna do a formation lap. Wonder what 2 positions higher would have done. Melon, I think if you finished in front of in front of Zingamer, you would have gone through and he wouldn't. I'm afraid to say, because you were 2 points behind and you were 2 positions behind. I need to check exactly the scores, but I think it's 1 point difference per position as you go down. So it's a shame, it's a big shame, mates. So Costas has got the hard tires already. So here's the order for the formation lap. So drivers, please come out in this order. They're just gonna go around the track once, set a lap. Asking the guys to keep a distance. Need to wait for Costas there because he was snoozing in the pits. Yes, Marcus. Spin, spin, spin. Costas is catching up now. Formation lap ahead of the final. What's the order again? Right, they're coming up the hill. Hopefully in order, yes, they are. Oh, it looks super cool. Look at that formation lap here in RXGT. A little bit of bumpy between the guys there. Who is stopping? Jesus Christ, these guys don't know how to do formation lap. I hope they all have crossed the line. Yes, they have. Please keep distance, guys. Please keep distance. Let's not fuck this up. Right, we've only got one shot at this. Socrates, Everson, Don, good stuff. Costas. Yes, good thing Will hit the brakes there. He knows what to do. And Zingamer only three tenths behind. Jesus Christ, that was close. Right, we are going to race now, guys. Get ready for the final. Welcome to Rallycross GT. This is Season 4, Round 1. This is the final race for the Group B cars. The 6 fastest men here today. Ready to fight for the first win of the season. Soccer drawing top qualifier in the lead. Let's reset the camera. And the race is on. It's a very good start there from Socrates with Everson on the inside. Don trying to find a gap around. Unable right in the beginning here, but Socrates with the whole shot. Someone is in the wall. That's Costas with the hard tires. Loses the car, hits the wall. That's game over for him. Will gets a little penalty already. Ooh, people getting a little bit pushy here. Gonna have to have a word with them after the race. Meanwhile, Socrates holding on to the lead with Everson very close behind, and Don in P3. Zingamer right behind as well. Everson goes for an early joker. Everson early joker. Zingamer finds space around the inside of Don, and he's up to P2. Don lights up the tires. 3 drivers going for early joker. So no one's gonna get caught up in traffic now. And between these two, the battle now is on the track. Zingamer and Don side by side as they come in the hairpin. Loses the car. Zingamer loses the braking point there. Goes a little bit too wide into the dirt and loses the position. That's the Greek squad 1-2 now. And Zingamer is probably gonna lose the P3 to his teammate Everson. Everson's got the soft tires gone joker already. The gap is less than 7.5 seconds. I think he's got this one. Let's see now how many laps it's gonna take for Don and Socrates to joker, because Everson's got clean track and he's been setting pole position after pole position. He might take this one home. Let's keep an eye on him on his lap times. Costas sideways there in the big right-hander, with Will unfortunately after contacting lap 1 down to the back of the pack. Unfortunately, a lot of connection problems here today. You can see the cars are swerving quite a bit, and that is affecting raceability a little bit. Zingamer picked up a penalty, probably track limits, half a second. That's gonna hurt him even more. And Everson Rosa, the gap now is 8 seconds flat to Soccer driving, the race leader. Myth will manage to get past Costas, so he's not gonna get bottom of the pile this time. Juicy extra points here early in the championship for him. Right, lap times. That is 46.5 for Socrates, 46.1 for Everson. Like I said, he is really fast. The gap is now 7.9. It's only 6 laps here in the final, not 12. So you got a joker early. You cannot forget about the joker. In fact, it's lap 5 now. Socrates fastest lap, 46.1. He woke up, he responds. It's like 4 in the morning in Greece, but he's wide awake now. Ready to take the win here in Season 4, Round 1. The gap is 7.8. Mate, this is going to be tight as hell. He has to go Joker now. This is lap 5. You're gonna see Socrates pulling to the right now. There he is. We've seen don't forget to go Joker in the last test event. Zingamer forgot to go Joker. Yes, disqualification for Zingamer because he did not go Joker. Everson Rosa managed to get past his teammate. May have lost a little bit of time there. Where is he? No, he is in the lead. Everson Rosa takes the lead after the Joker lap. Amazing strategy there with that early Joker. Put the lap times there with the clean track. And he is up to P1 ahead of Socrates with half a lap to go. It's not over yet. We got one more corner to go in this long straight. The GTR might be able to catch up here. Who is gonna take the first win here in the Group B cars for Season 4? Everson very, very tidy on the inside. We cannot see them coming up the hill. Where are they? Who's gonna take this one? And that's Everson. We see the smoke there from Socrates. Everson Rosa takes the first ever win in Season 4 Group B cars, followed by Sock, Art of Driving, and Don Mitsakos. Will takes P4. Costas takes P5, and unfortunately for Zingamer, disqualification because he forgot to take the Joker lap, ladies and gentlemen. We've seen that happen before, we've seen it happen again. But Everson Rosa, what a race from him. Great recovery, taking the win here in this first ever final for the Group B cars. We're just waiting for the clock to finish because we've got one DNF. Ladies and gentlemen, what a crazy race that was. Perfect strategy there from Everson. Learned from his mistakes there in the qualifying one where he lost a lot of time behind other drivers. Learned the lesson, early Joker here out of the way. Will with the fastest lap time at 46.0. Probably the fastest lap of the day. We might have to decrease the finish time here. And there we go, Everson Rosa taking the win in RXGT Season 4 Round 1 Group B cars. Saving the replay. Ladies and gentlemen, what a race that was. Crazy stuff. We're gonna have a short break, and when we come back, we will start with the Group 4 cars. Don't go anywhere. Thanks so much to all the drivers here for this amazing race. It's been good fun. I see you guys shortly. I need a quick break. I need a water break. And a little bit of time to breathe as well. Don't go anywhere. Group 4s will be starting soon. Welcome back to Rallycross GT, guys. We are back with Rallycross GT Season 4 Round 1, and it is time for the Group 4 division. We just had a crazy race there in the Group Bs with Myth Everson Rosa taking the win. His first ever win here in his debut in RXGT. Good stuff for him. It's now time for the Group 4s. Good Soup 944, thank you for the follow. Welcome to Rallycross GT. Hope you enjoy your stay. Drivers are joining the room now, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 drivers. How many are we expecting today? I think that is it. Yeah, no, we're expecting 9 today. Waiting on Lion. So we are waiting on one more driver, so we start in just a couple of minutes, letting the guys warm up a little bit more. Let's go see the drivers. Let's see the drivers, meet them. We have Yoni from Flying Fox Racing here in the Mercedes. His debut in RXGT. He joined us in the last test event, but this is his first actual season with us. Expecting great things from this man. He is either win it or bin it type of driving. Always on the edge. Daniel, returnee to RXGT. He's been with us back in the day, long time ago. But he is back for more. And he is much faster than he ever was. Another GT Fox driver. Ricardo Picles, one of our veterans. Rocking his Porsche in the end. After last night's training, I thought he might have changed his mind. No, he's sticking to the Porsche. Good stuff. Redbeard is being with us in various one-off events, but this is his first season picking up the Supra, the cheater car. Haha. Let's see what can he do today with the Supra. It's very bright actually. It's gonna be quite tricky with the sun going down. Funchi debuts here in RXGT, the rookie in the NSX. I love the car choice, mate. Absolutely love the NSX. Everybody that knows me a little bit knows that I love this car. So I'm very happy to see someone using it here in the Group Bs. Tricky Vic with a Mercedes as well. Wow, interesting choice there. He was with the Porsche in the last test event, and then he maybe was going with the Supra, but the Mercedes is a very interesting car choice. Good to see that. Morgan Davey, the Aussie man, coming back after a while away as well in the Toyota 86, a Hachiroku, new Hachiroku. Coming back to RXGT, very nice livery. And then the big boss, KSER Robe, Coach Robe, 2 times champion. And look at that machine. No one saw that coming. Citroën GT. Now that's a surprise. That's a hell of a surprise. Those are our drivers for today. We started in 4 minutes rather. Sorry, the chat here. It's going to be 4 minutes, but anyway, a bit less than that. 3 minutes. Just waiting for one more driver. Who else we got here on chat? Ricardo Pickles, that's my son. Your son is driving? What? You're letting your son warm up instead of yourself. Ridge Raider, aka Smoke and Holt, cheering here for Yoni. INTERMISSION Flying Fox Racing team as well. Teammates, but in different divisions. 2 more minutes and we're gonna start with the time trial, guys. So just a quick reminder of the format. We have 3 qualifying heats today. Before each qualifying heat we have 2 flying laps of time trial. And after, at the end of the 3 qualifying heats, the top 6 drivers will advance to the final. The final is only the top 6 drivers. As you can see, the weather is a little bit cloudy here. We got random weather settings in the game. I'm still amazed with this pick here from Robey. Going full meme. I can also see that he's hitting the brakes before crossing the finish line because he's holding his game. He does not want to show his true pace, but I can see that. I can see that he's hitting the brakes. So Vic there is going to look at the times and think, oh yeah, I'm fast, I'm fast. Well, actually, you know, yeah, you are fast, but Robey, double champion. Everson Rosa, join the chat, acelera aí, galerinha. Everson, parabéns pela sua primeira vitória. Welcome to Rallycross GT, my man. Good to have you with us. Right, we're gonna start time trial. We're gonna reset the lobby. Gonna reset the lobby and time trial will start. So 3 qualifying heats and then the final. Time trial is on. Let's go, guys. Ricardo Pickles, good soup 944. Ah, that's your son. Oh, thanks for the follow, Mini Pickles. Welcome to Rallycross GT. I think the 944 is because you got the Porsche 944, isn't it? Nice Easter egg there. Just got a message from Lion. He said he's not coming. But it matters not. The show must go on, and Robey already out on the track. Let's see his true pace. Qualifying lap. This car is really weird. Vic just opened his flying lap, followed by Yoni. So as you guys know, we've got Group 4 and Group B today. Well, throughout the whole season actually. And they are completely separate divisions, so we're gonna have 2 separate champions for Group B and Group 4. But at the end of the season, the top 3 drivers in each division, they will face each other in what we call the super final. So the super final will be 6 races in total, 3 races with each in each category. So all drivers in the same car, obviously, same category, and that will decide the RXGT Super Champion, and that will define as well who's gonna take home any medal or miniature prize cars. So 2 separate championships that will get together into one big super final. Meanwhile, Robe, not a very good second lap, but 48.1, provisional pole position for him. Look at Tricky Vic lighting up the tires of his Mercedes. Time is going to be a 48.7, not much better. Daniel goes a little bit too wide there, pushing to the limit. Bends it. That is it for him. Ricardo Piccoli to the 48.8. Not great time. Then Morgan Davey, his second lap. It's a 48.7. Right. Select your tires. 30 seconds. I think everybody is already selecting. We're gonna have a mix of hards and softs. That's gonna be interesting. What happened to Morgan Davey? Oh, he's back. Okay, so looks like everybody is going on hards. Interesting, interesting. Just a few more seconds here. Race control said 30 seconds is 30 seconds. Everybody on hards. That's it then. So Pico's changing to softs. So Pico's going for the softs there. Right, no more changes. It's race time. Welcome to Rallycross GT. This is season 4, round 1, and this is the group 4. First qualifying heat of the day, Coach Robe with the pole position in that thing. Red lights are off, and here we go. Ricardo Piccoli is the only man to put the soft tires starting here in P3. Everybody else getting the hard tires out of the way. Remember, the top 6 men will advance through to the final. The rest, the bottom 2 today, will go home. It's gonna be a tight race here at the back. Everybody with the same tire compound. This is gonna make some interesting races. Someone's off the track there. I think it was Redbeard in the Supra. Yes, little bit of contact there with Ezefanchi, the Argentinian. Super quick around the corner in the NSX. Up here in the front, Pickles with a soft tire compound. Vic goes wide. Vic goes really wide. Managed to save it. We see Daniel also going wide. Funchi with an early joker. And here's Pickles side by side with his coach Robe, trying to get past the big boss. But even with the hard tires, he is hard to pass. But he's in the wall. Robe is in the wall. I think a little bit of contact there. Naughty Pickles with a nudge on the back. And then we have Robe, Vic, and Morgan Davey. Super close, the 3 drivers there. Yoni not far behind. I think only... who's gone Joker already? I think Funchi has gone Joker. Redbeard... doesn't say. I don't think he has. And what happened to Daniel? Has not jokered yet. He's in the wall again. Something must have happened to his steering wheel, because Daniel is completely out of control here. He's going joker now, but that's gonna hurt his chance of making it through to the final. This is qualifying heat 1. There are 2 more to go, so there's still chances to redeem himself. Pico setting the fastest lap so far, 49.8. He's the only driver on soft tires. Robey on hards, leading to Vic and Morgan Davey. Yoni in P5 at the moment, with Redbeard chasing up. So Redbeard was 1 minute in the first lap. Did he go Joker there? I'm not entirely sure. Funcher's gone Joker. He is 7.5 seconds off the back of Redbeard. He might be able to take that one in the Joker. The gap's going down. So I think Funcher's gonna get that position. Back to the front. No problem for Pickles. The only driver in soft boots. He's gonna make the most of this qualifying round 1. If you ask me, you know, if you wanted to be the only one different, should have gone for mediums at least. Save the softs for later, but it's a little bit too late now, isn't it? Robey holding the gap there, 1.5 seconds. 49.8 on hards versus a 50.2 from Vic. And Morgan with a 50.6. At least the guys here are pretty consistent in lap times. Oh, look at Morgan there doing some drifting. Very nice livery. Yoni needs to push a little bit harder here, but these cars are really tricky to handle with the hard tires. I expect to see more pace from these guys when they put the mediums or the softs. Redbeard in P6, the gap is going down. The gap to Funchi is now 5.2 seconds, and I don't think Redbeard has jokered. I think that 1 minute there in the start was a mistake rather than a joker lap. Oh, look at Yoni wrestling with the car, going sideways a little bit there in the zigzags. Morgan is losing a little bit of gap there to Vic. The gap's now 2.4. Yoni 50.9, his fastest lap now. It's a little bit off pace, a little bit off the pace of Morgan Davis. So as it stands, I don't think we're gonna see any changes of position unless someone ends up binning it. Ricardo Pickles leading from pretty much start to finish. Didn't get the pole position, started P3. It's a good time anyway, starting in 3rd place. For the soft boots, set a 48.8. Now the fastest lap of the day so far for the Group 4s. So RXGT Season 4, guys, is the first time we now have 2 divisions. We have Group Bs we had earlier today, and now we have the Group 4s. That's what we're seeing right now, but only 2-wheel drive cars allowed. Everybody here chose to pick a rear-wheel drive car, no one with the front-wheel drive. But nice to see so many different cars on track anyway. And like I said earlier, this is 2 separate divisions, 2 separate champions from Group B and Group 4. Everson Rosa there starting with a win in the Group 4s, sorry, Group Bs, and then the top 3 drivers in each division, they will face each other in the super final, sort of something like a playoff. So that is going to be pretty tough. Only the fastest of the fastest guys will be racing there. Oh, Robey going a little bit sideways, lighten up the tires a little bit. I think everything going according to plan for him. The master plan. We haven't seen any Spinala moments here today. No spins. And we see Funchi closing the gap onto Redbeard. the battle for P6. So remember, only the top 6 drivers will advance to the final. So we are 8 today, so only 2 will go home. So whoever finishes bottom in a couple of races is in trouble. And we lost Daniel. We lost Daniel. I think he was having problems there with his steering wheel. Let's see if he's gonna come back. He's gonna get a DNF here in this race 1. Let's see. I'm gonna message him later, see if he's coming back. I hope he does. Meanwhile, Pickles leading the race. No trouble for him. Ten seconds gap here to Robe. We're not used to see him in P2 like this, but that is a tire choice. He's on hards, Pickles is on soft, so it's about 1 second gap tire difference between the 2 tire compounds, but also the skill level of these 2 drivers. Yoni going Joker into lap 10. I think everyone else will go Joker now, so that's Redbeard also going Joker. He already lost the position to Funchi. Ooh, a little bit too wide there for Rollbay. Little mistake. Pickles going in. There he is. Yeah, you need to be careful not to forget about the Joker lap. I've seen people doing that in the Group B. We've seen people doing that in the last test event as well, a couple of weeks ago. Vic going in. Everybody should be going in. Morgan as well. There he is. Funchi's got Yoni. Wow, Funchi with an early Joker there. Did his homework, did enough that he needed to do, and he got P5. Good stuff there for the Argentine driver. Up to P5, the 2 Latinos, because Yoni is racing with the American flag, but he's from Central America, so the 2 Latinos here fighting on track. Our hermanos, as we like to call them. Final lap for Pickles. Gonna cross the finish line soon. Starting the day here with a win in Season 4, Round 1. Qualifying hit 1 here for the Group 4s. Ricardo Pickles, no trouble for him. Coach Robe is gonna take P2. That's a good result for him as well. But he's not gonna do a clean sweep, unfortunately. Vic takes P3. Morgan Davey coming up the hill now with a P4. Funchi managed to hold on to P5. Good stuff there for him, followed by Yoni. And Redbeard coming up the hill now. Takes P7. We lost Daniel down to connection problems, I think. Trying to find out if he's gonna come back. Yoni saying in the chat, that was stressful. Yeah, man, the hard tires are a handful, isn't it? They're a handful. There comes Pickles just strolling around the track after winning the race. First win of the day, qualifying hit 1. Ricardo Pickles. Let's save the replay. We already got the results in. If you want to see the results live, guys, you can just visit this link here and check what's going on. Just trying to get hold of Daniel. Just trying to get hold of Daniel again. I know the guys in Brazil sometimes when there's heavy rain, they have power cuts and stuff like that. So I hope that was not the case. So Pickles was saying, oh, he had a glitch. He didn't even see Robe. Yeah, a lot of connection problems today, unfortunately. There's not a lot we can do. Right. Asking Morgan there to set the soft tires. I don't know where this N is coming from when I'm typing the keyboard. Time trial is on, guys. So we have 7 drivers left. It's an emptier grid than we would have liked, but the show must go on. But this now means that only one driver will not make it through to the finals. Oh, who is it going to be? Who is it going to be? Who's gonna sacrifice the soft tires at the end to make it through the finals? I wonder. Here they come for the first fast lap. That's Vic leading the pack, followed by Yoni, Pickles and Redbeard. Okay, Yoni going sideways there. Turn 1. Oh, picked up a penalty. That's gonna ruin his time. He gets out of the way there, not to bother anyone. That's gonna hurt his first lap. Where's Vic with the Merc? Robe is the last one out of the pits. He wants to have the clean lap. There comes Vic, and the time is going to be 48.5. That's a good time. Redbeard with a 48.8, not bad either. Oh, Morgan Davey there, the Australian with a 48.7. The Toyota's not half bad here, I guess. And then comes Robe and sets a 48.3, smashes everyone with the aberration of car that hit that Citroën GT. That's one of the weirdest cars in the game for sure. Funchy and Yoni here at the back of the pack. Yoni with the penalty. He needs a better time here if he wants to make it through to the finals. We're 7 men left. Only one is not going through. Robe with the pole position there, unable to improve his time. Most people actually unable to improve their times. Right, let's get the tires. Right, 30 seconds to select the tires until 5:35 here on the bottom left. Let's keep an eye on it. More seconds. I think they're setting the tires. So Morgan's gonna go hard. Stop changing. Stop changing or gets disqualified, guys. Right, race control already took a record of the tires. So that's everyone except Morgan on the mediums. Welcome to Rallycross GT. This is the Group 4 qualifying heat 2. Robey with another pole position. This time he's starting with the medium tires. Should be able to take the win here. Maybe. Turn 4 is always full of surprises in this track. And the race is on. Shuts the door on Vic there. Nice move from Robey. Experienced driver. Holding on to the lead, and Morgan Davies in trouble. Now he's the only one with hard tires. Now it's gonna be a fight for survival, I guess. Ooh, holds onto it, led there in turn 4, and the guys further back. Big pile up there. With Redbeard managed to get the best of it and go up to P4, leaving Pickles behind, Yoni and Funchy as well. The two hermanos further back, fighting for positions. Honda and Mercedes, Toyota versus Porsche, and Pickles goes Joker early. Pickles goes for an early Joker. He does not want to waste time. He's a veteran. He knows exactly what he is doing. He does not want to stay behind people. He wants clean track and get positions like that. We've seen Everson Rosa do that in the Group E final and manage to take the win. Maybe that's gonna help Pickles as well. Maybe he can take a podium here. Vic is doing what he can to stay close to Robey for as long as he can. Morgan Davey in hard tires. He's actually holding on to P3, but Redbeard now is already all over him. The two Toyotas, Supra versus Hachiroku. Morgan's got the tire disadvantage. He's on the hards. But it's really hard to pass in this track. Funchi is already ahead of Yoni. So the Argentine ahead. Redbeard around the outside, trying to find space. Morgan shuts the door. Oh, contact. Lag. What happened there? But as Redbeard loses control of the car. Where is Redbeard? I have no idea what happened to him. But a bit of a connection glitch there. He lost 2 positions. Disaster for the Brazilian driver, the only Brazilian here today in the Group 4s. But she goes a little bit wide there. While Morgan, the Australian, had to pay the penalty, and that's the Argentine up to P3. Oh, goes a little bit too deep. Gets the tires dirty while Redbeard goes Joker. The Australian is back up to P3. Harder guys up front. Vic still just about outside now the slipstream from Robey. One small mistake, Vic can pounce onto him. But Robey doesn't usually make mistakes. I've seen it happen, but not often. Meanwhile, Yoni is trying his best to stay close to these guys here. Look at Funchy going around the inside again. Morgan's got the worst tire, but it's shutting the door. He's got the inside line now. Sorry, Funchy's got the inside. As they come on the big right-hander banked corner. Morgan managed to stay in front around the outside. What a move from the Australian, but look at Yoni, came all the way on the outside. Launches a por fuera and gets up to P3. What a move from Yoni, and it spins. Contact between Morgan Davey and Yoni, and both of them are out of the race. Kind of. Yoni still hitting the wall. There we see smoke everywhere. Disaster for the American driver. Carnage there across the finish line. Funchy now holds on to P3. Has a little bit of breathing space, but Morgan Davey, disaster there for him. Not a lot he could have done there to avoid Yoni. He came on the outside and started to lose control. I'm not sure if there was contact there or what happened, but man, what a mess. Yoni stays out while Morgan Davey and Funchy go Joker. They got the advantage, but now they're gonna come back behind Yoni, I think. Let's see. They're coming out now. And Yoni comes right in front of Morgan Davies. So, fine, they got a Joker lap advantage, but now they're gonna lose time on track. It wasn't a very good timing for the Joker lap for those guys. But good battle, good battle. Vic now losing a little bit of distance to the race leader, Robe. All by himself, as he's used to. 48.999 fastest lap here with the medium tires. Oh, Yoni, just saw him losing the position. Probably lost the braking point there in the corner. Falls down to P7. Redbeard up to P6. And Yoni has not jokered yet, if I'm not correct, if I'm not mistaken. So he's gonna lose even more time, unfortunately. Fuse JP, welcome to Rallycross GT, mate. Can't sleep. You should have been racing with us, man. You should have been racing with us just to beat Robe. Maybe next week, maybe round 2, Alsace. Yoni goes Joker now. Fuse, what do you think of this car choice of the King Robe, double champion Robe? Citroën GT. No one saw that coming, I guess. Vic in the Merc, sideways a little bit here. Look at the smoke coming out of Robe's tire. He's doing that just so we take pictures of him. He was complaining we didn't take enough pictures of him in the last test event. Well, just give me more smoke and we take pictures. We like to see smoke. Pickles up to P3, but he's huge gap there to P2. 18 seconds. Funchy with the P4. 49.4. Good lap time there from him. 49.4 is about, I think I managed to do was a 49.1, but it was on soft. He's on mediums here, okay. Just trying to see where I would slot myself. Morgan Davey and Redbeard battling for positions now. They both have gone Joker already. So this is the battle for P5. So Fuse is saying that the Citroën GT is very strong on straight lines. Interesting, I would never have thought that. I thought it was a garbage car. Redbeard throwing the car on the inside. Supra versus Hachiroku. Morgan Davey goes a little bit too wide there. Hits the dirt and loses the position. Down to P6. Since we're only 7 today, it's looking bad for Yoni. What did Yoni get in race 1? He had P6. Yeah, it's getting tricky here for him. He needs a strong result. Robe into the pits. With 2 laps to go. Vic stays out. Pickles has Joker. I think everyone else has Joker except for Vic and Robe. Yes. It's too far behind Pickles to be a threat. Here comes Robe out of the Joker. .5 seconds. I think the Joker for this car is slightly longer than for the Group B's. Group B's is 7.5. I think for this one might be 8.5. Let's see now. Vic's going in. The gap is 7 seconds. Let's see how far behind Robe he's gonna be. Fuse was thinking about the jack. Well, maybe you can bring the jack next race, mate. Jump in as a wild card, just do selected rounds. Right, where's Vic? Let's see the gap. At the end of slot 1, it was 7 seconds. So it's 2.5 now, give or take. So it's more like 9.5 seconds for the Group 4s. 9.5 seconds the Joker lap here. So they could go Joker again and still be in front of Pickles. That's how much faster these two guys are. Here comes Robe to take the first win of the day here in qualifying heat 2. Pole position and taking the win from start to finish, leading from start to finish. Coach Robe, followed by Tricky Vic. Where's Ricardo Pickles? We can't see him. There he is. Coming up the hill now. Ricardo Pickles takes P3, followed by Funchi, the Argentine driver. Redbeard further back, coming up now with his Supra in P5. And then Morgan Davey. And Yoni a little bit further back. Almost got lapped by the leaders. There he is. That's his personal lap. But Coach Robe taking another win here. Well, his first win today. But I think it's going to be the first of many. Right, saving the replay. Let's get ready for a time trial. Yoni unlucky, yes man. You got soft tires left, I think, but you're gonna have to fight for it. You guys in the chat, you can see the live scores here in this link, our link tree, and you can see drivers' positions and how they stack, and if they're gonna make it through to the finals or not. So as it stands, Yoni's got 17 points. Yoni's got 17 points. Redbeard's got 18. Morgan Davis got 20. He's kind of safe. So the battle here is between Redbeard and Yoni. Whoever finishes in front will advance to the finals. Right. Every time I hit spacebar or something, it's going to end for some reason. Right, time trial is on. Yoni, don't forget to change your tires. Here they come. Where's Don? I cannot see Don on track. Oh, Don is just watching actually. Right, we're 7 drivers. Sorry guys. Technical glitch in my brain. Funchi, I saw that before that incident. We've been fighting good positions, Johnny. Yes, you two were bang on the same pace. The two Latinos boys here today. We are very international. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Well, we've got 7 different nationalities here in this race. All the drivers, just notice, they're from different countries. Proper international we are. Did Yoni put the softs? Yes, he did. He's in the track. Final time trial of the day, ahead of qualifying heat 3. So everything to play for still here for Yoni and Redbeard. Whoever finishes in front of each other there will probably score enough points to qualify. In fact, if Yoni finishes 1 position in front of Redbeard, it's going to be a draw. They're going to draw. then he's gonna see who had the best result to advance. Let's see, Vic going purple here, but as Robe already with the pole position, goes a little bit wide there, 48.4. Vic with a 48.6. Morgan Davies so far with the P3, oh, goes a bit wide there. Put everything too loose, probably not going to be able to improve his time any further. Here comes Pickles Man in P4. Drivers are setting their times and preparing the tires already. Right. Right, drivers are gonna select their tires now. I can see that Roll Bay is staying out on the track. Okay, he's going to the pits now. Pickles has got hards left. Oof. But Pickles has got, how many points he's got? 27. He's safe. He's P2 right now. Safe-ish. Safe-ish. Morgan Davey put in the softs. 30 seconds. Yes, race control said is 30 seconds. What is it gonna be? So Morgan Davey taking the mediums out. Yoni and Redbeard both on softs. So they're the two men in danger there of staying out of the finals. It's race time, guys. Final qualifying heat of the day. Welcome to Rallycross GT, final race of the day. Tricky Vic with the pole position here for Heat 3. Big surprise there from the British driver. Started in front of Robey, denying him the pole position. And the race is on. Can he stay in front, or Robey is gonna take another race here? Very good start there from the Greek driver, but unable to make the pass. They come super close here into the hairpin, turn 4, the Carnage corner, and Vic goes wide, puts everything to lose and gets pushed out of the way by Morgan Davey there. You need to watch your mirror, guys, before getting back into the track. Vic puts the pole position to lose and he falls to the back of the pack. Yoni is up to P4, he needs the result. As they come flying down, who's gonna go Joker early here? No one? I think I saw Yoni. Yeah, Yoni and Redbeard. Yoni and Redbeard, they follow each other into the Joker as Robey sneaks into the lead, followed by Morgan Davey on medium tires, making use of all his mandatory tires, and then Vic in P3. Funchy and Pickles. Pickles is on hard tires, so that's bad for him. He should be losing quite a bit of time. Funchy can maybe hold on to a good result here. Vic should be able to challenge Morgan Davey. It's one tire compound difference, and I think Vic is faster on the track. There he goes. There goes Vic on the inside. No trouble. Great move. Smooth pass. Up to P2 he goes. Morgan Davey down to P3, and he's got Funchy on soft behind as well. I think Funchy might be able to fight for a podium here. Now this is the battle. This is the battle here for the final. Yoni needs to finish in front of Redbeard, and he needs to finish higher, much higher if he can, to outscore by 2 points at least, so he doesn't go into onto the tiebreaker. A bit mistake there from Yoni. lost a little bit of time, but he is 9.5 seconds behind Pickles, and we saw that the Joker lap here is like 9 seconds. So he's gonna get positions. Pickles goes Joker now. Pickles goes Joker. So that is good for Yoni. Camera playing up. So Pickles gonna come back behind both these drivers. Flying Fox driver doing all he can to get into the final without sacrificing his soft tires. He wants to still have a chance in the final. Funchy just getting next to Morgan Davey, forces an overtake there but changes his mind. It was not close enough. Here he comes, Morgan Davey there flashing the hazard lights. He's got the medium tires, Morgan, so it's just a matter of time before Funchy can make the pass. Look at that bumper to bumper, super close. Ooh, Redbeard has passed Yoni. What happened there with Yoni? Maybe a mistake. Maybe a mistake. Yoni now lost the position. He needs to finish in front of Redbeard if he wants to go to the final. Redbeard, the Brazilian, also wants to be there. He's been in the final a few times before in other events. But the battle is still on. Still more than half a race to go, and Funchy cannot get past Morgan Davey. Funchy, you need to go Joker, mate. You're losing time behind the guy. We've seen Everson Rosa doing that earlier in the Group Bs in Q1. He learned the lesson for the final, went Joker early, got clean track, and got the win. Funchy still is his first ever RXGT appearance. He didn't even participate in test events before, so he's still not very sure of the strategy. Got into the straight, the NSX, very powerful off the corners. Oh, Morgan Davey goes Joker. Funchy was trying to follow there, but no, mate, don't follow, stay out. But I don't know what happened here to Yoni. When he made a mistake, he was exactly 9 seconds behind Morgan. He would have been able to take the position, but he lost one position, and now maybe Redbeard might be able to just about edge Morgan Davey. I think it's going to be a very tight merge. He's coming out now. And he's in front. Ooh, but goes a little bit wide there in the exit. Redbeard with the pass up to P4. Morgan trying to get the position back, but unable to fight with the medium tires. What a move from Redbeard. That could have been Yoni there. But one little mistake is all it takes to ruin a race. So now he's got a lot of work to do. He needs to hope for a mistake from the two drivers in front there to stand any chance of making it to the final here in round 1 for RXGT Season 4. Pickles is literally just strolling there with his hard tires. Not much he can do. Meanwhile, Robe, 48.3 fastest lap so far. He's going 2/10 quicker already. Can he get into the 47s, I wonder? Tricky Vic a few seconds behind, 5 seconds behind. They have not Joker yet. Oh, Funchy did a mistake there, I guess. A little bit of smoke, dirt flying around. He's got 10.3 gap to Redbeard. I think he is safe. You can see that he's now lapping into the 48. He was only lapping the 49s while he was losing time behind Morgan. Yeah, guys, Joker lap, really important, the Joker strategy. As they open lap 9. Yoni trying to get past, side by side there with Morgan. Coming around the outside in the hairpin. Trying to do the switch maneuver. Didn't work. got the tire advantage. But Morgan is a tough guy to pass, as Funchy has experienced for a few rounds. Just saw on the back of Morgan's car, pit lane A Sports. Is he teammates with Shane Kenty, part of Shane Kenty's team? I wonder. Popular Australian streamer. Morgan Davies sideways there, loses a little bit of grip with his medium tires. That's Yoni's chance to get through, but Morgan's got the inside still and holds on to P5. Very, very good fight between these two drivers. Morgan showing that he's not here just to play around. He's fighting hard there for position, but disaster for Yoni. Morgan flashing the hazard lights there. Did he let Yoni through? I think he did. 10 seconds gap between Funchy and Redbeard. It's a 9-second joke, or 9.5. I think Funchy's got this one by a little bit. The front runners have not jokered yet. They should be going in now. Where's Robe? There he goes. Robe joker. Vic should be going in now as well. And Funchy. There he goes. So just over 9 seconds, just over 10 seconds gap. It's exactly what he needs to hold on to P3, Funchy. Here comes Redbeard. Funchy's already coming out. And that's P3 for the Argentine. No! No, it's not! Redbeard guessed the jump. Is it 10.5 joker? Maybe Funchy made a mistake in the final corner. But Redbeard goes up to P3, and now it's game over for Yoni, because Redbeard is going to score a lot more points there. Very good result for the Brazilian. As we see Robe coming to take the checkered flag and win for the second time today in qualifying heat 3, ahead of Tricky Vic. And the Brazilian Redbeard, super strong result and guaranteeing his place in the final with a solid result with a P3, followed by Funchy, Yoni and Morgan Davey. Ooh, big pile up there in the finish line. Where's Pickles? A little bit further back there with his hard tires. And there he is. Robe with 2 wins today. Right, let's just go through the results again. So that was Robe. Right, we've got the results. I'm gonna calculate the scores. So only one driver today is gonna miss out. Yoni knows that it's not him. Yeah, sorry Yoni, you did well, mate, you did well. Good battles today. Lack of practice really showed, yeah. But you did well, mate. Just missed the cut off there. And actually, Redbeard has finished in front of Morgan Davey. Wow. So Morgan Davey was actually at risk here. Had Yoni got a better result. So Morgan finished with 29 points and Yoni with 27. Interesting. So let's just announce here. So not advancing, that's just Yoni, unfortunately. Right, let's prepare the lobby for the final. 6 laps and evening. So we need a formation lap. Oh, look at the weather, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to be interesting. Did I save the replay? I'm not sure if I did. And now because I reset the lobby, I cannot save anymore. Well, too late. Maybe if one of the guys managed to save the replay there, maybe share later. We see. Right, formation lap, guys. What's the order? Robe, Vic, Pickles, Funchy, and then Morgan, Redbeard and Morgan. Formation lap, here we go. I can't say more than after those hits. I'm having fun racing that Rallycross Joker lap. Yeah, the Rallycross, the Joker lap is pretty intense, pretty tight, close racing. Yes, it is. And 6 laps now, it will be even closer, man. Even closer. So let's pass the order again. So Morgan needs to switch positions with Redbeard. Slow down, guys. Right, here comes Robe to open the lap. Robe is already flooring. He knows what to do and he's in front. Vic, go. And Pickles. So drivers should speed up slowly. So Punchy, Redbeard is a bit too close to Morgan as well. They just need to gap a little bit more. Okay, so Punchy's gonna cross in front, good. And Redbeard. Right. Good stuff, guys, good stuff. Formation lap done and dusted. We are ready to race. Welcome to Rallycross GT. This is the final race of the day for the Group 4 cars. Robe with the pole position, followed by Vic and Ricardo Pickles, the fastest 6-man here today in the Group 4s. And the race is on. Everybody is on soft boots this time. Robe starts in the front, shuts the door there on Vic. Pickles trying to find a space to get past his rival. Oh, that was close there. Oh, gets a bump there for Vic. The sausage curbs. Funch is gonna try to upset the veteran. and maybe score his first ever podium in his first ever appearance in Rallycross GT. Morgan Davey and Redbeard a little bit further back. Lap 1, no changes of position so far. Anyone going for an early joker? Maybe not. Yes, Redbeard is going. You can see that in the back. Redbeard goes for an early joker as Robe stays in the lead. Vic still within slipstream range, but unable to really mount an attack, while Funchy is also quite close to Pickles. The gap is less than 7/10. Pickles is a veteran, he's got the Porsche, there's a very good handling car, but not so fast on the straights. And Morgan Davis actually catching up with Funchy as well. We're gonna have a hell of a battle for podium, I guess. Redbeard has gone joker already. Let's assume now 10 seconds for the joker, 10 or 10 and a half even. As Robe now just managed to shake Vic off the slipstream. Slightly different lines into the final corner. But this battle is going to be interesting. Pickles has got just over 6/10 gap to Funchy and 6/10 also to Morgan. The Australian and the Argentine drivers super close. Trying to find a gap there. The Toyota on the inside. Nope. Slots behind the Honda. As they come down the hill to the second hairpin right. Bumper to bumper. We've seen this before when they had different tire compounds and they were in the reverse positions. Funchy lost several laps behind Morgan. And look at Vic, he's super close to Robe, able to keep up. Funchy goes for an early joker. He thinks he's losing time behind Pickles, or maybe he just doesn't want to give more slipstream to Morgan Davis. Look how close Vic is to Robe. I wonder if Vic can upset the king here and take the first win of the season. That would be a hell of an upset. They keep going, and he's super close. Pickles managed to open a little bit of a gap to Morgan, the Porsche 1.6 over the Toyota, and the gap here is 9.8, so he's still in front perhaps. I don't know anymore, because after the last joker in the previous race, Morgan Davey goes joker, he responds, but he was behind. He should have stayed out. Use a clean track, set the fast lap times. Robe with the fastest lap of the day here, 48.2. Fast lap of the race at least. While Vic stays super close, keeping up with Robe in the slip. The British driver is on fire here. Yoni is cheering for Picklesman. Picklesman is in P3 right now. Funchy and Davey out of the joker lap side by side, and Davey managed to get a jump on him. Funchy had to yield. Unfortunately didn't get that on camera, but we see now, oh, and everybody goes joker. The front runners go joker. It's lap 5 already. The final is super short. I don't think they're gonna be able to get the jump on Pickles. He's coming out now. Where is Morgan Davis? He's too far back. He's not going to be able to fight. Or will he? Pickles comes out slow and is a super close merge into the hairpin they come. And Morgan Davis is going to have a half a lap to upset the veteran Canadian as they come down the straight. And a big upset up front as well. Robe is out. A mistake from Robe and Tricky Vic into the lead in the final half of the final lap. Here he comes, is the last corner of the race now, and Tricky Vic is gonna take his second ever win in Rallycross GT. Takes the first win of the season here for round 4. What a race from Tricky Vic. Wins over Robe with Morgan Davey across the finish line. Takes P3 from Pickle Rick by 0.02 of a second, with Funchy in P5 and Redbeard in P6. What a final, ladies and gentlemen. Tricky Vic with the win. Say no to microtransactions. Yes, mate, but what a race. What a race. Let's save that replay. Breathe a little bit because that was mental. And what a race there from Morgan Davey in the Hachiroku across the finish line, taking the podium from Ricardo Picles. Very, very tight race here. We might hear from the stewards after the race. Some people complaining about contact there being pushed wide. I think Vic saying that maybe there was a little bit of lag between him and Robe. Maybe there was contact. I don't know. Funchy there is thing quite intense. Yeah, and indeed I think it was a bit of lag between Vic and Robe. Yeah, guys, let's leave the trash talk for after the race. Maybe we can take it to the stewards. There's no point in complaining live in the broadcast. That doesn't make anyone any favors. But that was a great show today, guys. What a race from the Group E guys. Everson Rosa taking the win. Tricky Vic taking the win here with the Group B's. Let's just open the lobby for the round 2. So this will be round 2 next week, guys. Alsace test course reverse. Another new track here from Gran Turismo 7. This is a hell of a tricky track. It's got a very nasty incline and banked corner. It's gonna require a lot of training from the drivers. Once again, thanks to all the drivers from both divisions for being here today. Again, thanks to everyone in the chat. Great races we had today. But we're gonna call it a day, guys. Let's see if there's anyone that we can race. Yeah, we're gonna race a raid Tom's Box. Let's all go say hi to Tom's Box. Oops, /raid. Now it's over. This race is next week. Right, let's all go say hi to Tom's Box. Thanks again for joining, guys, and I see you guys next week. My name's Kurt Dunninger, and this was Rallycross GT Season 4 Round 1. Thanks for watching, guys.